Okay, hi, I'm Simon. I'm just going to recount a day out with Bill and a couple of friends or colleagues when we went to an extraordinary place which is an equine therapy centre. So anyway, we were basically going there to do a documentary film about this form of really quite different recovery process. So off we went up the hill and started the process. We got him to the top of the field. There were 4 horses, quite big ones, just eating grass up there. And she said, okay, let's start. She said, first of all, we're going to do some mindfulness. She said, look out at the opposite side, look at the beautiful hills, the beautiful trees, the changing colours. And close your eyes if you want to. So after a little while, probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes, she said, right, now go out and walk down to the horses, get involved with them. Just don't try and cuddle up to them particularly, just get involved with them, try and interact in your mind with the horses and connect. So I thought, okay. Anyway, so I started getting closer and the horses were starting to get used to me a bit. Then she came over and said, okay, walk this one big black horse down the hill with me. Of course he wouldn't go. And you know, I was sort of leading rein, the damn thing wouldn't go, typical, and stubborn. She said, oh, you must relax. He's picking up your vibe now because you're a bit anxious because you want to get him down the hill, which indeed I did. Not in this instance. So anyway, off down the hill, she got hold of me and started walking. We're heading down to a huge, great indoor ring, beautiful, where we're going to do the next part of it. Anyway, in we go. And then she says, look, I've just got to set something up. So, oh, okay, that's fine. So the guys were around outside with the cameras waiting to film. Then she said, right, this is what this is about. She said, really, that slalom track is to go through your early life and think about that. And you're going to go through leading. You can choose one of these horses, and the other one will almost certainly follow you because that's how they are, and they're beginning to bond with you. This is the key. They're beginning to understand that you're someone that you need help, I suppose, in some ways, because they know that you're in counselling, and they can pick this thing up. The more I did this, the more incredibly aware I became of this fact. So anyway, start leading the horses through it, and then in that time I start thinking about my early life, and all of it came back into my head, a bit of a mess because so much information coming in, but we used to do these things in early recovery, where you'd go into your group and you'd put out your life story. This was similar, but much more poignant, a much bigger vibe in it, because you're with the horses in this place. And she's a fully trained counsellor, by the way, as well as being an expert in horses. She's got 2 degrees and she knows her stuff, this lady. So I go through that and I talk out loud my early life story. Then I come round the corner and I go across, there's just like a big square on the ground that you go through, and this is the central part of one's life, so your teenage years. So I went through all of that, which was very rock and roll, then turned the next corner, and now I'm coming back up on the other side. That's where there are these like 2x2 sort of blocks set out with distance between them. Lead the horses of those. This is now into where I got serious in life. I was told I had to get a proper job, and did, and I started working. The next period of it went through my life really from 23, 24 till 60. I'm 69 now, and that was quite extraordinary, but much more calm, because it was a more calm period of my life, even though I was in active addiction right the way through it. And so the next part was, the little jump is taking me into the now and the future. So she then said to me, how do you see yourself for the future now? I said, well, I don't have anything to fear. I haven't got anyone chasing me for anything. I'm relaxed. I'm retired. I just said, yeah, I'm in a very calm and pleasant place now, and long may it continue. And that was the final part of that incredible therapy, which I have to say, it was an incredible afternoon. In fact, one I shall never forget.